Why did you let go halfway through?
It's for good luck. You can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so...
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's alt, no matter what the truth may be, whatever the mystery may be. Oh, can I count on your support again, Shiniga?
Still rely... Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Here's the solution key. Well,
Thanks.
oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do it normally!
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end. Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right! You're just a copycat!
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city. The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army, and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was from... So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures. Is that a mystery phantom?
But whose phantom is it? Huh? It's me? Why?
The mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
I'm telling you, something had to, something had to be involved with us. I'm telling you, because we had that memory given, our memory was fucking taken away from us. And I'm telling you something, we're involved with something.
There's nothing up ahead! Let's get up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. I want you to have just a fantasy. I was completely wrong!
Damn!
Get him! Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's get up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. I want you to have just a fantasy.
It's not a fantasy! No! Homunculi was wrong! Homunculi don't exist!
Yeah, it's most likely this one.
Can we even see the homunculus?
Do you have any proof they exist?
It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled.
Research is canceled. Oh,
Yeah, that research.
Complete failure! This is the truth! No, 3 years ago, the report Fubuki left me clearly said so! So, that
There's no point thinking about these things. Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiment succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create. According to the
I think it's
report
Mikoto.
Fubuki left behind,
We found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed
I mean, even number
the
one.
world's greatest mind.
Greatest detective.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
But couldn't it be us? Because we lost all our memories, and it's like, once you're homunculus, you forget.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
He looks dumb? This... The clock tower! It's blocking the path!
Just solve the mystery like you always do!
Dude, this one or this one? Let me see. Oh my god, I want to be close. Dude, this is just a note saying that this happened because of the... Oh, right here. Yeah, this is right here. It says, there's like one for this.
It's the person known as number one of the
So, it was
World
us.
Detective Organization. To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind. Number one of the WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
Hmm? What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries. I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number one was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
See? I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest
Well, what if it's
mind,
us, though?
he got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
Setting aside how the UG's research facilities succeed, the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened?
How they create that kind of word in that name? Oh, the blood sample. Not this one. That'd be that, that's the only thing. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that?
I don't know the exact details.
That's what we have to figure out next.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder what was done to prepare.
Looks like that's where we're stuck.
Now this is the blood sample. Because they made everyone take it. So that way they could play with DNA and see which one works, which one doesn't.
something else also happened in Kanai Ward. 3 years, all the residents were forced.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Oh shit, right there. Oh no, we're drowning.
There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
This place seems
This is
familiar.
where we was in chapter 3.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's go!
First, yeah, this ends. I don't really know. So who dies exactly?
Looks like you
I feel like it's gonna be us. I feel like the
Homunculus.
main person in this is us.
Yeah, but...
Like I feel like we're the reason why all this shit is
What's
happening.
wrong?
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's getting pretty horrible here too! Master,
That was created from Project Homunculus. Ooh. Oh shit, I think it was number... it wasn't number 1? There's a circle.
Just have to jump in.
I could bet that it was a circle. I feel like it has to be circle. I don't think it'd be triangle. It is triangle. Wow. Okay. I'm curious. I want to see the input on that.
This must be it! Knew it. It's hard to believe.
Oh,
It's the
actually makes sense
truth.
to like Gloomy felt like that when someone was out.
Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward. After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well,
Master, you better concentrate!
It was the blank. Yeah,
this must be it!
it was this.
In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the blank week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project something. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? What is the blank week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the blank week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Oh no, it's like a whole building at me.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Oh, I hate this one. I fucking suck at this one. Alright, what's cracking? What's the question? All kind of residents were blank during the blank week. They're all asleep, but could they have been passed out?
That's not it!
Okay, so Carrie passed out. CH. I can't see. Okay. What would the first letter be? Neural. No.
That's not it.
Fuck, what is this word? I don't... what does that do for us? Oh, it makes us lose time. So if we give it the right one, we get time? What do they do after going berserk for solid section? Oh, the outrage? Okay, I know what it is. Alright, it should be easy.
That's not.
No.
That's not it.
They re...
That's not. That's not it.
Oh, replaced. So if they were replaced, where did... That's very interesting. Hold on, so then where did they go if they were replaced? Right? Am I looking at that the right way?
Great job, Master. Awesome teamwork. Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible.
Does that mean everyone in the city is
It's
homunculus?
too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi.
Oh,
It's
everyone gave
nothing
it
but
their
a
blood then,
fantasy.
because- okay, I think I understand.
Huh? Which is the real...
Obviously, it's the blank week mystery has nothing. Everything.
It's fine.
You're
It couldn't be swapped.
impossible.
Hey, you may not.
Of it. Everything you say is wrong.
Master!
Yeah.
No. You're wrong. It couldn't be swapped.
My claim
Like,
doesn't hold
yeah,
up.
no, I'm just kidding.
No, there's proof they switched. No, that's a lie. It's all made up. residents
were swapped with homunculi?
That's
Impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out!
every resident fell asleep.
Yeah, I think that might be
there's a
it.
gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect.
It's across that route. That's impossible.
Possible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different.
Beings.
Their memories would be
Totally different too.
Wow.
Mystery.
Wow. Fucking yo, that's how you get stuff. Yo, that's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it.
A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong.
Alright, what do you wanna argue about next?
They-
Alright, so it's all about memory. Alright, let's do that one. Alright, it could be any of these.
Get in here.
Their memories.
What about the week no one remembered?
Alright. This is about memory. Alright, I'm thinking that's this one.
If memories are kept,
Dr. Swapping. You wouldn't
be a gap in their memories.
memories.
They were swapped. Okay, could be that one.
The blank week is part of every resident's memory.
This fact proves it. Nothing swapped
This
places.
is with the residents. No.
Then
Not everyone lost.
Get in here.
their memories.
Bullshit.
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. But the blank week is part of every resident's
Memory. This fact
proves it. Nothing swaps places with the
residents.
Let me see.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can just
Okay,
get
thank
memories.
you. I knew it was. I knew
What
it
about
was.
the week no one remembers?
I don't know what the fuck you did.
If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
There it is.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. But the experiment failed.
In trying to adjust for it,
They went berserk in it. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to an entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened,
Yeah, so everyone
the week
in
felt like a
Kanai
single
Ward is a homo.
That's what caused the... Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that! How'd they manage to hide it?
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
Probably dead.
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were
So they
gone.
all killed their original selves.
With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the Blank Week mystery. You destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind the city. You are an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy, but it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward. Like I'm telling you. Just in your head. Place! I were just
Wait, no, I do have one. Because this video, because he died, yet there was a doctor who was over there.
destroyed.
After the experiment, at the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible. Homunculi would have attacked the city.
No one was killed by the homunculi!
The doctor was.
The truth! Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab. The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
I see. So the Doctor, the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He wouldn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up.
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
I don't know, but definitely has something to do with us.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing
I think we were the one
about
that
Kanai Ward.
years ago.
What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out!
The reason?
Master, cut it to pieces!
How is that? No. No, it was that. Oh, that's bullshit. Literally the last one. No.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out. The homunculi stopped their attack. Thank.
Where do Kanai Ward's death at that church? What's it? How are you trying?
The answer. The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible.
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, it must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world. I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far. This is the answer! That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love... The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human. Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating currently. That's a primal instinct. Homunculi... What are you? Mystery and yet... It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course...
Alright, I assume this one's blood. Something special about the blood, the smell, taste, color. Oh, pink. Do I get to the end before this K goes?
pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood!
Now that I think about it, it's real blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like, Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
Well, let me I was just saying there was nothing odd. The color of human blood.
But why didn't the other master detective... It wasn't mentioned at all while I was Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and...
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink. Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe now, you're finally...
Master's mystery phantom sure doesn't seem... Anyway, we gotta beat him!
Fine. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over! You? You think you can do it?
Let's see what's cracking. What's cracking? This is the book part? This was a very quick chapter. Oh. That means the Kumi we know ain't really Kurumi. I mean it is
I
just
these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement. It all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. Their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
And brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The Blank Week mystery refers to a period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's actually conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus.
This is the truth
behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret! It's you!
Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the Mystery Phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
Is that a solution blade?
Oh, no way. Was he the last one at the Death Book?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer. Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is it well?
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah. You should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about
No
me.
way. Is he the homunculi of me?
For I am Kanai Ward's ult-
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why?
He came
Can you answer that?
a little after the homunculi. 2 years ago. Oh, it was the... Okay. Might as well go get hit back. I just had to see what that thing was.
Yes, that's it. I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago, all to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain...
It's more like you...
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here, but there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward! And you call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Now he's yellow.
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map. UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. He would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. Why are we able to talk to him like this?
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
Oh, he ended it. He ended it. Okay. No.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi, so I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO...
Now he's pink.
That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward yet. You never quite...
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiment created the defects, so he transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
No. It is match. Okay, we're good. That is the big secret, actually. It was mass kidnapping. That's what our thing was. Come on, give us a face reveal.
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well.
It doesn't make it...
At any rate, that's not... Huh? The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the world...
WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case! If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive! And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this!
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeeper...
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers.
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of...
Because you achieved your goal. You're trying to eliminate us? Now...
What?
What happened to the other master detectives? Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive.
Oh, that was on auto.
Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals! You even killed my friends! For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this?
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Huh? What do you mean?
I was able to cut him. He has pink blood. I feel like he's the homunculi of us.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. Their very existence.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue...
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by...
I know. I will expose the truth. Oh!
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom.
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this? How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right.
But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me. If you've draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
What mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
He's me. He's the homunculi of me.
Makoto? If that's true, I still don't know who he really is.
You're right. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a...
Just stop. There's no
That's why
need
he's the
for
Phantom,
truth.
because Makoto is us.
Truth isn't...
Let's do some deep cleaning on that...
Again with that?
Okay, Shinigami.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Ah, shit. Club lesson earlier, it's pink. He's a homunculus. I mean, he's supposed to be a version of somebody. I feel like he's not a version. I feel like it's us. I feel like it's us. No other person could be.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No, stop!
He's the one that got away.
If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself!
Oh, it's because it's us. We're the homunculus that got away.
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Where was Makoto born? In the lab. No. Could be that one. This one.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You're able, which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, it was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you
I've
just
been
go a
trying to
bit
control it all day.
further.
How the fuck is it this slow? The DNA is based on Policio number. I think it's number 1.
How about this? Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number 1, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't look like the number 1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus. If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number 1. So that's my identity, huh? Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan. Plan? But it's not over yet. You're still not done.
What's with him? No matter how many—
Master, this could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him. What is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out.
This right here.
Here.
If he was a phantom, he wouldn't get cut like that.
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot. Speaking of which, that wound. Why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the mystery labyrinth.
Then, that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the mystery labyrinth?
Because he has a death god of his own.
I'm
He's
getting
our
bored of all
homunculi.
this talk. Next time I'll come at you full force. Only one of us will leave here alive.
Actually, no, maybe he's number 1. I don't know, let's find out.
Go take a swing at him. We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries.
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question.
All right, I'll try.
Oh, I see them. Hold on. How the fuck you say it?
This is it! Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the Mystery Labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the Mystery Labyrinth.
Master, when did you use coalescence?
That's what I was gonna say. I don't even think we did that.
Well, that's the strange part. I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
I'm telling you, I think he's me.
Let's see if you can.
What if he did?
This is it!
I didn't use coalescence, and yet... So... Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
Huh?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, I said, lends me a hand. That was when you allowed me to act.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Huh? Coalescence is the forte of the
I
World
knew he was
Detective
on.
Organization's #1.
One's forte? What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami? Why
It's
aren't
'cause
you
we're
saying
number one.
anything? What are you hiding?
I can't say.
Promised?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Why am I able to use #1's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories?
Because we're a homunculi.
That must mean my true identity is... The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's #1.
Therefore, you must be the homunculus of #1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
That's impossible. So you finally reached the conclusion? Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along. You are #1 from the WDO, and I'm the homunculus created from your DNA. I'm #1 of the World Detective Organization? That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power.
But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become they all had many enemies, making it problematic to be. And that old man was your double.
Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated.
But a detective in training? Looks like you've been working toward... You may be part of the organization.
It's true that there is a trainee detective. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then you swapped places with the person named Yuma. I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times. So, I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Coco Head.
These are a lot of people. Who the fuck? Who gave up their identity? I mean, who had a reason to give it up? I guess it'd have to be number one, because I don't know his fucking name. It's not him. I don't think it's Kurumi. So we met him a bunch of times. Unless it was... it wasn't him.
Among the people I met in Kanai Ward, there should be someone who knows me.
Wouldn't it just be myself? Like, what the fuck? Alright, so then it has to be Kurumi. I'll fly pressing by accident. The fuck is not? So who the fuck? So what, it's him? Who the f— I'm so confused. It's obvious this low ass boy that I don't even know. You're really going through person to person at this point. I feel like it has to be. So it's him? How the fuck do we get to that?
Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Coco Head. You concealed your true identity. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami. And you couldn't just enter as number one. Even though your face isn't known, that's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory anyway. Our minds work the same way.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to know that?
I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. But because of his promise to number one, so all he could do was... Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using a special talent.
I reviewed your profile in the
Inability?
Your record claims that you're a great...
That's the truth. You realize... Are you really shocked? Because you and I have the same... I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment, but that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were—
If you knew, why didn't you do
As I said, you were— But more importantly, waiting to confront you here with—
What do you...
I wish for you to vanish for—
Huh?
If you vanish into the mystery labyrinth, which completes my perfect crime. Perfect. With the original gone, I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu—
I'll be invincible! That was your goal?
Exactly. I'll let you enter both using Coalescence to come here.
Oh, so I can kill you!
You think you can take over the world or something?
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, the mystery of Kanai, I only have to protect the citizens of this city. I'll do anything to accomplish. And your death to this city. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. No matter how hard you try to Homunculi may not be human. I won't let anyone take that away.
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this lab. The real one won't just stand by. Master?
If this is the truth, maybe...
What?
If what he said is true, it's... You're finally starting... You are a threat.
What are you...
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a You are dangerous. If you're...
That's why I must defeat you! To protect this city!
He's wrong, Master! You don't...
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were... But by that lot, if I disappeared, it would be a small... Which means it's my turn. I should be sacrificed.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised!
That's right! But I saw the...
And now that I do, if I expose the truth,
What will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle—
It does matter! This is their problem! I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them!
Damn, he cares about his girl.
Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
when I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
I'm not gonna let it happen if I have that chance. If I have the opportunity to, I'm not gonna let it happen.
I wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means I have to remain here for the good of everyone I love.
Master, you idiot! Don't just go deciding that on your own!
Oh.
You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy...
I didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking for your powers.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master. I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact?
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly, hmm?
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't you?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries, although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind. I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that? I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this.
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after. But right now, you have to if you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master, if you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me. Just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me, but...
There is something I haven't given up on. I believe that from the... So, I'll keep happiness shrouded in...
Master!
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery.
You believe that could exist in Kana?
I know, Shinny. My memories...
Alright, let's kill him.
Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and
and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1. The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi! Here I go! I can't lose. Duplicates?
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only match, so find the real guy and throw...
Yeah, let's! You can't back down! Won't lose! Stay out of my way! Stay out of my way! The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into! To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As you recall, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I. The Peacekeeper's Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. Upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The UG decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose! Everyone! But when you found out about the UG's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. I did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would? After your negotiations with the UG, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward. Here I go. Take this! These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. And that's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And you helped Chief Yaku get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Wesker and Yomi out of the picture! You! I have to save everyone! I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out!
Shinigami? This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward. Makoto Kagutsuchi! Using Kanai Ward as your excuse. You tried to entrap everything, including your own crimes and...
The real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands. Or so I believed. lied to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do?
Yo, this has been going on for 2 hours. Like, how is this not over yet?
What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
You did it, Master!
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit? Only one of us will leave this mission. It looks like the conclusion. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for... There's a great... In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I despise unsolved mysteries more than the mysteries. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. But can you really do it? What's wrong? If you refuse, you'll be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master, in the end, I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me!
I'm destroying it. I don't give a fuck.
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit.
But wouldn't
It would
that kill
solve the
me?
global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, eventually, it will absorb your soul. If that's the conclusion you choose... Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here using Coalescence, which means that once you vanish, Coalescence will shut off. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone...
We're doing this, because you know what?
Are you sure?
He used all the detectives in his... Like, he just used everybody. I don't care for the better of the city.
The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I can finally... No. I won't be... What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose there is no place for emotion. But that's not how I want things to be. It's not the perfect solution. Do you still not... It's not just about my ID. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought in. When it comes to the perfect solution that can... There is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to... It's not my I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward... Even if a great detective reached out from above, only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think? I'm sure of it. And I'm sure you do too. After all... So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
I keep thinking it's on auto.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city, solving the mystery in the real world, right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of if the mystery in the real world vanishes.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you... And you intend to...
Master, I think you already know this, but that
Wait, what?
means
That wasn't the option.
you will die.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own
I chose
life
to
just
destroy
to
the
let...
mystery
I
labyrinth.
can't believe a detective would make... No, probably not. I've done everything alone until now. I've always decided everything on my own. We share the same DNA. And this feels weird to say to my... That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. On the other hand, even though I've loved... I'm far from perfect, so...
You do always rely on
But to rely on others... Well, you believe in them. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve.
Can you cancel Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence... And if Coalescence...
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with.
Well then, I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the mystery.
I'm sure your soul...
And what if I betrayed you instead? You would never do that. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. You accepted the help of your part... Very well. You can count... I'm now going to cancel.
Alright, so now he's out of here. What happens now?
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the mystery labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the mystery labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted.
Aww, I wanted to make you a detective greater than... But I guess... An emergency exit.
They're it?
But it doesn't solve anything. Besides, to use the...
And...
Don't worry about it.
Huh? This door...
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you. But he should be fine now, so I'm
Wait, hold on. It's that easy?
Oh! It'll just... cancel our pact.
Oh.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back? If I go through that door?
You got it.
But... what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the mystery labyrinths.
Huh?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly right.
No way.
The same goes for the people who entered the mystery labyrinth using
But what will happen to you?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the... But I figured it'd be okay to let you use... Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You'll get your memories back, and...
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember, though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you and Number 1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward. Even maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of...
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it!
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Does she do it?
I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
Damn. Bye, Shinigami.
Oh, hold on! Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything.
Bro, we spend time with this
Doesn't
fucking
it?
death god, bro. That's just crazy. He's gonna forget everything.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete.
Oh, you know what? I gotta end this live stream because we're at fucking 2 hours. I'm just gonna make the next one.